Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more Let's Play The Last Remnant. Today we're going to be continuing our ascent up this freaking tower. And this is the second part of 3. And also this part is going to be on the shorter side too, because the recording session, I've been trying to record in like 1 hour intervals just so I don't stress Vegas out to the point of saying, dude, I'm going to mess up your entire video and F up your day. So, yeah. After I finished editing the 1 hour or so recording session, it turned out to be about 12 minutes. Reason was because I cut out so many of the unnecessary battles that it's not even funny, really. It's basically the same enemies throughout the entire flight of the tower.
Let's do this.
There are some other enemies that you would see in different locations as well. I chose not to show those here either because we've already seen them. We've seen what they could do. And they may just be slightly stronger variants of said enemies, you know, because they're in a different location. But I don't see that. I don't see it at all. Not from when I was fighting these things. They're the same. All around. End of story. Let's go. So in the last video I mentioned that a lot of people over in the Steam community was talking down on the re-release of Final Fantasy VIII, and I never really gave my input on it because I got distracted. My input on the game, it actually looks really good for a re-release. Sure, the music could be better, it really could. But thankfully, people within the Steam community have released a mod known as Roses and Wine, which I've already explained this yesterday, but just in case you skipped ahead, I'll go ahead and explain what it is. It's a mod that you can install within the Steam version of Final Fantasy VIII, and also apparently the PC version of the game as well, which was released in the year 2000. Excuse me. What it does, it replaces the music from the whatever the PC version had with the music from the PlayStation 1 version. And yeah, definitely a major improvement. Another thing I really like about the re-release of Final Fantasy VIII on Steam is the inclusion of both Chocobo World and also this new thing called the Magic Booster. I'll go into more details about that when we get into a Let's Play of Final Fantasy VIII, which is not going to be for quite a long while. Again, I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to be happening somewhere down the road. One of many games I do plan to do a Let's Play of in the near and distant future. So many plans, so little time. Excuse me.
Right.
So, one thing I could talk about today is yesterday I read on a Yahoo article that a boy from high school or something, he got suspended for sexual harassment just by giving the teacher a hug. And it's like, what? Why is suspending for sexual harassment just by, you know, giving a hug? What's wrong with society? No wonder people are acting so nasty nowadays. Really? Like, what? Why? Oh, people. I'll tell you.
What are you looking at?
In this strange world, you never know what you might run into.
Alright.
Speaking of things you may not know what you should run into, what is it again? Rock Raiders, I think that's it, Rock Raiders. These guys are some of the most annoying enemies you can encounter in this tower. And when you're doing your first playthrough of this place, I recommend only fighting one of these things at a time, because usually they come in groups of 3. And trust me, you don't want to fight any more than 3, due to the fact that they cast some very annoying attacks. Bone 3 being one of them, or is it Bone 2? Whatever, depends on your battle rank. But anyways, Bone 2 or 3, one of the more annoying attacks, but the most annoying But the most annoying attack of all is Blaster. Believe it or not, these guys can use Blaster as well. Very, very annoying attack, and I absolutely hate Blaster. I seriously do. I can't stand that attack. It doesn't matter if you have full HP or not. It can instantly kill you, no matter what. Sometimes it'll instantly kill you, and some other times it'll just do minimum damage. But most of the time it instantly kills you. That's from my experiences anyway. Yours may differ. Again, it really depends. And here's what I was talking about. Blaster. If it doesn't kill you, it's most likely going to poison, silence, and paralyze you. Yeah, not fun at all. And that's what I hate most about Blaster. It's a game of chance between life and death. But most of the time you're going to end up dead. So, strategy here, just have some other unions on standby to make sure they can recover their, well, more or less revive their friends who actually fall due to blaster attacks and blaster spam. Again, very annoying, but that's the way things are, I guess. Well, actually, yes, it is the way things are, which is really unfortunate. But unfortunately. What am I saying now? I don't know. These guys suck. Plus, Fusion Breath is another annoying attack because it also deals quite a bit of damage too if it hits you, and it attacks multiple unions too. So, pretty much like every other enemy I've spoken about in this game, very dangerous and annoying as hell. Just deal with it. Fight to the best of your abilities and you should be okay.
Alright now?
Also be sure to have someone who knows revival arts, whether it be item arts, or if they know second chance or kiss of life. Definitely good arts to have. Especially when you're fighting these guys. And like I stated in the very beginning of this fight, only fight one group at a time on the field. Trust me on that. I fought like 2 or 3 of these things before, and it wasn't pretty. Just bad things kept happening. I was pretty much on a wild goose chase of trying to revive all my comrades and trying to put up a fight, but no, the game doesn't want you to put up a fight at all. It just wants to murder you in every shape and form.
I hope I've grown stronger than before.
Yeah, not fun. These guys are not fun. And that's pretty much all the enemies that we have to encounter throughout this tower, at least in this video. But there are 2 more enemies of which we've yet to face in this tower. But we won't reach them until we reach the top. And it's going to take quite a bit of time to get to the top. Get to the top. Get to the top. Jump, jump, jump. I'm trying to quote angry video game nerd right now. Can't do it. Well, I can, but I can't at the same time. I can because I can, and can't because I don't remember the exact lines. Which stinks. Let's see, what else can I say? Well, those jellyfish guys that I'm kind of passing by without any issues, they're also very annoying enemies. Did I mention that in the last video? I kind of forgot if I did or not. Just in case you missed it or skipped ahead, I'll go ahead and explain why. They do have a bit of a tendency to spam a certain attack. I think it's called Power Wave or something. like I said, one of the most annoying attacks in the game. High damaging, and it also paralyzes you. And more times than not, even at maximum HP, it still kills me in one shot. Well, at least that's from what I've encountered during, like, my ascent here and also training. Yeah, I did some training off screen, deal with it.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's continue. After we die first, and this is about 2 or 3 attempts later, I decided to say, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna fight one and see what happens. And I actually managed to win, which is really good. I'm definitely glad I decided to say, hey, let's back off a little bit and see how we can do things better. Also thankful for the autosave. Really am, because it has saved my butt several times throughout the tower. Now we're getting close towards the very top of the tower. This is where the middle path and the right path intersect. This is when they come together. And yeah.
Let's do this.
When they come together, then you know you're on the right track. At least I think so. Nonetheless, we're almost there. We're almost to the top. Just gotta do some other things. I guess one more thing I could mention real quick before this video ends. Have any of you guys watched the Funimation version of One Piece? That's what I would like to know. A little bit of trivia for you. Did you know that most of the actors from Dragon Ball Z are also voicing the main characters in One Piece? Yeah, I just figured this out on my own after watching at least 50 episodes.
Let's do this.
I find that very interesting. I want to create a meme picture about it, but I think that's already been done. Possibly even done to death. But I really don't know for sure. I better start signing out now before I do something stupid. This is General Snivy with Let's Play The Last Remnant. Thank you guys so much for watching, and next time, we're finally going to reach the top of this freaking tower. See y'all then.